and the candles glitter like you're in a thriller. Heart goes pum pum pum. Ghostly figures, they can get so bitter. Show you want to until you can turn back to. You don't know where I've been. What's going on inside? Where the monsters like to come alive, come alive. Do you really wanna know me? I'm really not that cozy. It's up to you, so you decide, you decide. Would you love me at my worst till the coffin's in the dirt? Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd, I like dancing on the verge. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion, but could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. If you're too scared, get out. A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. Broken windows and a warning scribbled on my wall saying that you better turn around. Wouldn't be the first to try to burn me down. You're blue, you too. Would you love me at my worst till the coffin's in the dirt? Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd, I like dancing on the verge. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion, but could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. If you're just taking out. A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. Could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. You're just taking sides. A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. My words till the coffin's in the dirt. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm back here trying to get things figured out. How's my sound? How's my picture? Does everybody see me, hear me? We doing good? Oh my goodness. I had to go live. I had to. Like, I've been trying to go live for so long, and I got memberships to give away, you guys. I got to give them away before YouTube's like, nope, sorry, bitch, you missed out. Hi, everybody. Hey, Jude, Minnie, Opal, God's Girl. Hello. Aw, Opal, I love that. That's a great reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Aries. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, my goodness. I'm shaking. I always get nervous when I go live on my own, and I haven't been live for a while. Like, I get nervous. And I don't know why, because I know I don't need to. Hi, Darlene. So, first things first. Hey, TJ. How are you? First things first, we're going to toss out 5 of these memberships before it's midnight and YouTube is like, Thank you, Opal. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's see who gets them. We got 5. TJ, God's Girl. Oh, I don't want to say it wrong. Crime After Crime, Tina, and Khaleesi girl. Is that right? Am I saying it right? Is that right? Whoop whoop. Hi Hope Flopes. Bam bam. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I got awesome emojis, you guys. Seriously. I just updated my emojis too for you guys. So, oh, my earbud's falling out. Pardon the mess. There was literally zero, zilch, about this much preparation on this face for this camera on tonight. So, yeah, look at these emojis. Look, this one's the XOXO. Mm-mm-mm. Welcome to the squad. All right, then we got some bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit. That one's the bullshit. Okay. And we have, of course, in my opinion, and facts. That one's one of my favorite ones because y'all know I like the facts, right? We got rock stars because you guys are all freaking rock stars, right? You like that, Opal? Let's see. We got clink clink, handcuffs, clink clink. We know a few people that need some clink clinks, right? And then most of the time, we talk about red flags all the time, but my favorite color is pink. So we got pink flags over here, okay? Okay. And then we have it's a sign, the prayer hands, the heart with the cross, crystal clear, and then the last two. My favorite. Okay. I saved my favorite two for last, right? Squad goals, and let's do this. And see, the more members we get, the more of the emojis I can make. So if you want to join the membership, I'm just saying, Nightbot will drop the link for you. It's so easy. All you got to do is type. Let's see if it'll work here. Nope, see, it doesn't want to work. My computer is running really slow. It's not. Oh, there it goes. Okay, maybe it was showing for you guys, but it wasn't showing for me. If you type !join in the chat, Nightbot will drop the link for you guys in the chat. And we have new merch too, and you can do the same with the merch. Just saying. I've been playing a lot. I can't go live because the background noise. Miss Rach would definitely copyright strike me because we have a lot of Miss Rach playing in the background. So, hi, misinformation. Hello, Chris. You like the handcuffs, TJ? Woo-wee. All right. So tonight we have a couple different things that we're going to talk about because I'm going to try to squeeze 2 live streams into one, basically, because one live stream that I was going to do, it was going to be like kind of quick. I uploaded a video. I don't think it's public yet. I think it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still members only. And, but I'm going to debut it basically on this live tonight, and then it'll go public for everybody else if you want to watch it on its own, or if you missed this live stream. We're going to review that tonight, and that's where we're going to start. So Nightbot has been crabby tonight. Well, Nightbot better get it into gear, okay? Because if not, I'll kick his ass. I mean, that's just how it's going to be, okay? Okay. Thank you, Aries. Thank you. I worked hard on this. See, okay, I have a few different ones too. Look, let me show you. This one's my favorite that we're in right now. But if we need to go outside, we have this one here. Let me move up here. Okay. We can go outside, and the police are breaking into the haunted house, right? Because there was a report of a crime there. So they're checking it out. We can go chill by the campfire with the skellies. Or we can go into the psychic room right here with the crystal ball. And then, of course, I still have this one. You guys have all seen this one. And this one I used in a video where I would go there, which I'm not the right size, but you get the idea, right? But I like this one because it looks like I'm on the TV. But if I put myself over here, you can see it. We got the squad goals in the center, right? Right. Thank you, Hey Jude. Thank you. Right? Nightbot worked. Woo woo. Hi, Junipers. How's it going? Am I missing anybody in chat here? I hope not. I hope not. Oh, I can't even. Why isn't it showing me? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, my laptop is crazy tonight, okay? I'm gonna put myself back over here and get back over here so I can see this. Bam Bam, I make them. I have a few different channels that I'll play like in the background on my TV sometimes where they're like there's music to them, and sometimes different holidays they'll do like Christmas, they'll do Halloween, they'll do like falling leaves. There's some that are rain. There was one. Do I still have that one on here, or did I scratch that one? No, it's not that. It's not that. Nope, I don't have that one. Okay, there was one that was like you looked like you were in a train and you could see like ghosts going by the window and stuff. It was really cool. But so I'll screen record that and then I'll make it my own. So this one was actually a tour of a haunted house. And that's where the psychic room came from too. And there was only about 10 seconds of this room playing. And so I record it and then I put it into my video maker and then I add my own stuff on it. So like, you can't see my mouse, but let me take this off of here, see if it'll work. And Justin needs emojis. I know, right? I know. I would love to make emojis for Justin. That would be cool. So you see the spider down here in the corner. It's going up and down from the statue. I call that a statue ghost because it looks like a ghost, but it looks like a statue. So we're not for sure which it is. But then there's a spider dropping from it. Then right here beside me, right there's the mirror with the spider web with the looking eye. I put that there. Then the eyes below me, I put there. And then this little dancing ghost over here, I put there. And there's a spider web up in both corners up here. And then in the bottom corner over there, you'll see a spider right there crawling across the screen. So I know, Opal, my whole family wants a monkey now. Are they made from CapCut? Bam Bam, I don't use CapCut. I've never used CapCut, actually. I use Power Director to do the majority of, like, all of these I used Power Director to do. But I'll go to Google and I'll download the moving stuff, like the moving spider. The ghost is actually just a cutout and I made it move. The eyes that are blinking, that is like a GIF with a transparent background. The eye that's in the mirror, that was a GIF. And the spider crawling was a GIF. So it's just, it's a little bit of everything. The spider webs up in the corner are stationary, but I love it. I love it. I know I want a monkey too. See? My daughter said she wanted one. She was like, she's so cute. I want one. I said, you already have one. She's 22 months old and she definitely keeps us on our toes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bam Bam. If you're wanting to, I know you just started your channel, right? Is that right? No, that's Bam Ma. Bam Bam. I don't think, is this your first time here, Bam Bam? A finger monkey? That's scary. That's scary. I'm trying to think. I think that I'm confusing you with somebody else, Bam Bam. There's a couple different Bam Bams, and I think I got you confused. Yes, it's your first time here. Okay. If you're wanting to do a channel and you want backgrounds, I can help. I can definitely help you out. You can email me or send me a message on Facebook, and we can talk about it. But welcome, first timer. Woot woot, welcome. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm gonna make sure that you're ready. Wait, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. I did something. Okay, so we're going to check the thumbs up. How many thumbs up do we have? How many thumbs up do y'all see right now? I gotta get on all chat. There we go. Okay. Oh, just curious. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, Chris. Oh, that's your friend. So I think Bam Bam has probably been to my other channel. I think I knew that the name sounded familiar. We got 24. 24. Okay. All right. We'll save it then. I know this live, there's only going to be a few of us because I know other people are live. I didn't even check. I know I'm in a hot time spot right now. So I know other people are live, and that's okay. I didn't want to look because there's been many times that I've started to go live. I have to turn my camera off. I have to wipe my nose here. There's been many times that I was going to go live and I looked and somebody else was live and I was like, no, I'll wait because I want to go watch them. And so this time I was like, okay, no, I just got to do it. I got to do it. So here we are. So yeah, my friend, I think there's a couple of my friends that are live right now, and that's fine. If, watch them, come and watch my replay or watch me and go watch their replay, right? That's the great thing about replays. So we'll wait just a few. I have something exciting that I want to show you guys that I made. And I'm getting over this sickness too. It's all in my chest. It's all in my chest. It needs to get out of my chest. Okay. I'm going to share my screen here. Oh my gosh, I have so many tabs open. So we're going to get these tabs closed. Which one is it here? Okay, this one. Now, this is something that, seriously, you guys, it hit me like a freaking wrecking ball when I realized, that's right, Opal, exactly. I love that. It is, right? Hey, Jude, it is a hot Saturday night. Saturday Night Live. Yeah. Everybody's live on Saturday Night Live. Okay. So this one, I don't know. I was going back and watching. So, Seth Rogers went live the other night. And well, it's been a little while now. It was the 22nd. He went live, and I was watching that a second time. And when it got to about 11 minutes in, for about 5 minutes, I was watching like I was glued to the screen. And I was like, holy shit. How did I miss that the first time? How have I not realized that this entire 10 months? Like, how's that even possible? So I quickly hit the screen record and started talking, and you can hear me inhale because my chest was so congested. So I'm sorry about that. I tried to cut out as much as I could, but I had to record this and share it with you. Okay, let me try to fix my screen here so it fills it up a little bit better. And I think that you guys are going to be like the same as I was. Like, are you serious? I don't know. Let me see. Nope, not that one. if I don't want to make it full. Okay, there we go. Full screen. Okay. Let me take that down. Okay. I thought I had it set up to where, there we go. There we go. Okay. You guys ready? Now, you have to let me know if you can hear it because it's on my other screen. So hopefully the sound plays. All right. Ready? 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 Hey. Welcome back to my channel. I have. Okay. Did you hear it? Could you hear me? Yeah. Make sure that something that I have to share with you. Okay. Something just clicked in my brain and I was like, oh my goodness, I need your feedback. I need to bounce this off of other intelligent people. So here it is. Okay. I watched this live stream that Seth did. This is the live stream that he did November 22nd, 2024, where he had Tony and Josh on panel with him. And we're at the point where Tony says, basically for Seth to lay out the day, like lay out that morning. How did you find out that your son was missing? I want to play this part right here and we're going to listen together. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there because I got to say, hey, Pickles. My favorite Pickles. My favorite. How you doing? How you doing? Wanna be sleuthing? Hey. Hey. Just in time. Everybody make sure you hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Now, I clipped a few minutes of this, okay? And you'll see why when we get to the end. So I'm going to let this play. This interview was November 22nd. And I will get the link because I was trying to think if I had it in this description box and I don't. I have it in the description box of the video that I'm playing because I clipped it and made a video out of it. But it was just November 22nd when they did this live stream. So it's the most recent one. And I will grab the link and drop it in the chat while we're listening. Okay, everybody ready? Ready?
So we know that allegedly Sebastian went missing sometime from between, let's just say 7 o'clock that night to 6 o'clock the next morning. We do know that he was reported missing at 6 o'clock that morning, thereabouts. So what did that look like for you? Was there a 911 call made by Chris or Katie to Sumner County Sheriff's Department to notify you that there was an emergency with your son? I mean, how did that look?
Thank you. Hey, Jude.
Well, they never contacted my work. I got out of there about 7 o'clock and I was talking to some new officers that had just graduated through the academy and, just having conversations. Because when we get done, a lot of us officers, we're in the garage. We talk about how everything went so that we can just prepare for the next day because most of us are coming back to work the next day. And, down there just shooting the shit, not a care. Like it's my day off, I'm off now, so there was no rush for me to get to my vehicle.
Okay, how many of you have seen this interview already? So you can see on the screen right here, we're right at 13 minutes into the stream. But I'm curious if you watched this when it was live or you watched the replay, or have you not seen this interview? I call it an interview. It's not really an interview. I mean, they kind of help Seth, keep the flow going. but it's definitely not an interview. You watched it, TJ. You watched it. Hey, Jude. Okay. I guarantee. Hey, baby kisses. You watched it live. I guarantee this is gonna. It's gonna shock you. Okay, you're gonna be like, what? But then we have to decide how big of a deal it is. Okay. And then we have to decide if it's intentional or coincidental. And y'all know I don't believe in coincidences, right? You watched it live too? Okay. And see, I think when you watch live streams, I usually will go back and watch again because I watch chat and I try to listen to the creator, and it's hard to do both, right? I feel like I always miss something. So I think I go back and watch it again to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I'm glad I did. This is a perfect example of why I do that. Okay, here we go.
Because nobody let me know anything while I was at work. And I spoke to other officers, and then I was like, hey, y'all have a good one. I'll see you, the next day we work. And I got in my truck about 7:20, and I saw that I had a missed phone call and a text message from Christopher Proudfoot saying, and 911. And that's when I turned around and I called, and that's when I found out my son was missing.
So what was that conversation like when you finally got him on the phone? And do you happen to remember what time the text was versus the missed call? I mean, was that right at 6 o'clock? Was it at 7 something?
6:22.
Okay, we're going to pause one more time because I have to give out these other 5 memberships before midnight. So we're going to add 5 more new rock stars to the squad. You ready? Hold on to your seats. Here we go. Hi, Niecy Marie. Baby kisses. Hey, Jude. Goddess. Baby, wait. There's 2 baby. Oh, no, baby kisses. Amber E. Sherry Robinson. Welcome to the squad. Welcome. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Now, I have a welcome to the squad video, but we're not going to play that right now because I want to keep this going. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, baby kisses. And hey, Jude, hey, Jude using up all those emojis. Whoop, whoop. I love them. Aren't they awesome? I'm so excited. They look really good if you have your device in dark mode also. Hi, Aussie True Crime and Grammy H. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the show. I don't know how much of a show. It may be a shit show, but it's a show, right? Okay, so where did my... Uh-oh, hold on. There we go. I have a few different pages opened, and one page just went behind the other, and I lost it for a minute, but I found it. We're good. No worries. I was once lost, but now I am found. Okay. Oh my goodness. I know, Pickles. I know. I really do. I'll tell you what, though. Here's the thing. If I do live streams, it would be at this time. It would be late like this. The problem is I go to bed as soon as my granddaughter goes to sleep, I go to sleep. Like, I'm so exhausted by the end of the night. And, yeah, it's just, it's hard. So tonight I actually took a little nap earlier, and, then I took another cat nap right before I went live. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take cat nap. As long as it's cat nap, when I wake up, I'm going to go live because I want to give out these memberships before the end of the month. And I miss you guys, like I love being live. I love it. I'm goofy as all get out, and, I babble a lot, but I love chatting with you guys. So I'm happy that I woke up from my cat nap and didn't sleep all night, and here we are. So I'm going to try to fit in 4 live streams a month, at least. At least. That's going to be my goal, okay? Because obviously my last check before Christmas ain't going to be shit, okay? Like, I've already missed that. I've already missed that cutoff, and, here we are. But it is what it is, So, Aussie, 5 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Aw. Aw. And Pickles for 2 months. You guys are awesome. You guys, okay. I'm gonna do a members video. I'm going to. Let me see. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Let me see here. We're gonna do the thank you song. I love you guys.
Not going to worry if it's out of my control. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me.
Chris Miller, 35 months. That's crazy. That's like when I first got monetized. Holy shitballs, Chris. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Wanna be sleuth in 2 months. Whoop whoop. And I'm so happy that you guys are all part of the squad. Like, seriously. I wouldn't be here without you. You know that, right? Like, I definitely wouldn't be here without you guys. You guys are what makes this happen, makes it work, right? Aww. That's cute, baby kisses. I know, right, Chris? And if we go back to my other channel, I mean, you've been around for, what, 5 or 6 years now? See, I had a channel before this one, and I had that channel for, I don't even know. I've been on YouTube for like 8 years or something crazy like that. Like crazy to where I shouldn't be nervous when I go live, okay? I'll just say that much. Well, and I love you guys too. I do. I so do. And that's why I miss you guys when I don't go live. And if I miss other people's lives and I can't talk to y'all in the chat, and that's, oh my goodness. I'm so happy that we're here right now. Okay. Okay. Now, hey, Ray. Welcome, welcome. I know, Chris. I know. And well, my other channel is an art channel, and I'm a mixed media artist, and I would just go live and chill and chat. My camera was aimed down at my desk. I have a rig that I rigged up with I'm not even going to explain it. Okay, but I DIY'd everything out of trash to make my phone hang above my desk so that you could see me working on my art projects. And it worked, okay? But yeah, I did that for like 5 years. Made a lot of projects, had a lot of good chats. So I miss it too. Oh, baby kisses. I'm telling you what, I recycle. My whole dining room is my craft studio. Okay? Like, we don't even have a dining room because it's my craft studio. And a lot of it I could throw away because a lot of it is like stuff that I've saved to work on or something. That we're going way down a squirrel path, okay? I just saw a squirrel run by with something super shiny and I followed him. I'm back on track now, okay? All right. Now, back over here on the screen, did you guys hear Seth just say that his text from Chris Proudfoot came in at 6:22 a.m. 6:22 a.m. Now, when Justin went live the other night, he shared the post that Nick made about the guy in the green hoodie, or the person in the green hoodie outside of Texas Roadhouse when Katie and Sebastian were leaving on February 25th, right? He said it was 6:22 p.m. on the 25th. I told you I don't believe in coincidences, right? Chris texted Seth at 6:22 a.m. exactly 12 hours later. Nina! Oh my goodness. Hi, Nina. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting you in my chat right now. Hey. Oh my goodness. How have you been? You know what? I'm guesstimating. Is it longer than 8 years? It might be. I don't know. Bed of Dust and Chris Miller are two of my art channel OGs, like almost day oneers on my first channel. Okay. They've known me for a long ass time. And look, they're still here. Putting your head down, working nights. Oh my goodness. Working nights is rough. I'm so glad that you typed in chat. Not tonight, but see, it throws off your whole week when you have a night off, right? Oh, I'm so excited that you're in the chat. Okay, so 6:22 p.m., the guy in the green hoodie or the person in the green hoodie at Texas Roadhouse, right? Then at 6:22 a.m., 12 hours later, to the minute, is when Christopher Proudfoot texts Seth. On 2:26. So reverse the 2:26 and you got 6:22 again. And here's a fun fact. 6:22 just happens to be my birthday. So, I don't believe in coincidences. Do you guys believe in coincidences? They tried calling you in. Be like, no, but thank you anyway. I am enjoying this night off completely. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you didn't go in and that you came in tonight. Nope. Don't believe in coincidences? I don't. I absolutely do not believe in coincidences. So, just like 2/26, 2016 is when Katie filed for the protective order against Seth during their divorce. Like, I can't even talk. And 2/26 is when Sebastian was reported missing. Their Masonic symbology. Elisa, hi Elisa P. He is a tower crane operator. Ooh, I agree, TJ. I agree. I don't believe in winky dinks. And everything happens for a reason. I agree. So is a tower crane operator in that Mason frame? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I'm going to play more so we can get through this because we haven't even gotten to the big, wow moment yet. But that was one of the first things that hit me when Justin was live the other night talking about the guy outside, or I keep saying the guy. It must be a male. Seriously, it has to be a male because I haven't seen the pictures. Oh, it's not about your job. Okay, then I'm totally lost. Totally lost. You'll have to fill me in. Masonic family. I don't know what that means. It's 10:10. It's 12:10 here. Boatloads of Masons in Tennessee. Well, now I'm curious. Okay. Oh, that could be, TJ. Mrs. E said he's a Freemason in one of their earlier shows. See, that's what I thought, Baby Kisses. That's what I thought she was talking about. The masonry work, but she said it's not employment. It's 11:10. Oh, so it's now it's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay, wait. They're a notoriety clan. Freemasons are connected to the Illuminati's. Oh, see, I don't know anything about that. I'm going to have to educate myself a little bit because I don't know anything about the Illuminati stuff. Definitely not employment. All right, I gotcha. The ones who have meetings, right. Okay, like, so the Freemasons, right? That's what they're called also. I remember them, I remember some talk about the Freemasons in Summer Wells' case too. At the Mason Lodges. Yes, okay. They believe in Satan? Okay, yeah. See, I'm going to have to educate myself. A rabbit hole. They're not just lower rank either. You know a lot. Well, TJ, if you know a little bit, you know more than I do. I do not know. Because by the time that they start talking about Freemasons in Summer's case, I was already out of it. Like, I was already done following all of the crazy hype on YouTube. Right. That's right. Hey, Jude. That's where it was. I'm talking about Andy's father. Because it was like everybody and their brother's cousin were involved somehow. And all the conspiracy theories started pouring in. And I had to back out, like it was too much. When a case gets that deep, I have to pull away because it's just too much. So I was already like done at that point. Learning about the conspiracy theories in Summer's case. Let me clarify, because I will never be done with Summer's case until she gets justice, until there is a conviction and she is found. Then I will be done. Until then, I won't be done, like done. But I was done with a conspiracy theorist. All right. I'm just reading chat here, trying to follow what you guys are saying. Mentioned people at the bowling alley before. Junipers, I always thought that was weird. I always thought that it was weird that they just decided to go play arcade games after shopping, after being out. I don't know. It didn't sound like, I don't know. Unless that's a normal Saturday or normal Sunday for Katie and Sebastian, it just sounded weird. 33rd. Oh, hey, Jude. Oh, my. Near a pyramid. A Shriner. Okay, now see that I've heard about too, the Shriner. 33rd. They do not sell colossal popcorns at BJ, but they do sell a colossal pretzel. Oh. You have to get to 33rd. Oh, my. Right, and it's like super top secret, right? Hey, the real Gemini, no lie. Number 7. In Jesus' times in Rome, it was called Catholic Roman before Jesus died on the cross. Oh, that's a good question. Hey, Jude. Yes, Bam Bam, I have that picture. Yep, I have that picture. Very. So oh my. That's scary, right? That's like, try to absorb that for just a second. Like, to know that things like that happen around us, and that's the world we live in right now. And it's not something that's new. It's been going on for a long time. You know, it's, gosh, 1800s, really baby kisses. Oh my. They're Luciferians. Civic Secret. Printed. TJ, I've heard a lot about that. And I think that's, this whole Diddy thing, like that's definitely blown that stuff into like front page, right? Found it at Grandpa's. That's awesome. So that's a Scottish Rite family. Okay, see, okay, you guys got me. He's a 33rd. I'm not surprised. You got me curious now. So I'm definitely going to research. And thank you for educating me tonight. Because, like I said, I've never looked into it. Right, Junipers? Yeah, I definitely will. So how weird is that then that 622 comes up in 3 different ways in 12-hour period? The Scottish Rite Temple. His use of certain numbers. So like doorstep to doorstep, 3 hours and whatever, 3-hour phone call, 3-way call. There were a bunch. I made a whole list of all the 3s that we had. And 3 is their main number. That's freaking scary. It's their magic number, right? It's freaky. I'm telling you, like that is definitely freaky. Wow. Okay. Well, well. June 20th or June 22nd? See, my birthday is June 22nd. That's how I remembered that when they said 622, I think that's why it hit me. So, I am TJ. I am. I will. I will. 3 minutes flat. She looked around the house for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I totally believe in numerology is something that I have looked into. Oh no, that's okay, baby kisses. June 20th is a good day too. The master numbers are 1, 6, 11, and 22. And then number 3 is also like a magic number for them. Your birthday is January 22nd. See, I like the number 22. Like that's always been one of my lucky numbers. 3, 8, and 22 have always been my lucky numbers. Right. Oh yeah, numerology is a huge thing. Absolutely. I'm Cancer. I'm on the cusp of Cancer and Gemini, but I am definitely Cancer with some Gemini traits. But October 16th, my grandmother's was the 23rd. Okay. All right. We're going to keep going here because there's more times that we have. and we got to get to the jaw dropper. Okay. Are you guys ready? Have toxic numbers? Oh yeah, definitely. There's certain numbers that I'm not a fan of, for sure.
Okay, so they went through the business of Katie calls Chris calls the sheriff, and then when all those calls were made, then they reach out to you for the first time.
The text was at 6:22. From my understanding, they called the sheriff's office at like 6:33. So,
Seth, what was the first thing that Chris said to you on the phone? What was the very first thing he said?
don't be mad.
Don't be mad, but that pisses me off every time I hear that. So 6:33 is when Chris called the sheriff's office. The dispatch starts at 6:39 a.m. I don't know what's wrong with his eye. I think it's just the way I paused it. I don't know. It's just a GIF I got, okay? Or GIF, however you say it, whatever. Yep, 12-7. That's right. Okay, 1 and 3 are master numbers, 6, 11, and 22. You can get a master number. 11 times 3 is 33. Right, okay. 3 plus 3. Unlucky number is 5. Oh, I believe that I believe in karma, but I believe that there's also luck, like good luck and bad luck. You can try to make it good luck as much as possible, but his birthday is a master number. Oh man. Okay. Oh, you guys are you're getting me here. Okay, let's get this guy's crazy eye off the screen.
And at any point, did he ask you if you had seen Sebastian or heard from Sebastian?
He never asked me that sort of stuff. They knew I was at work, and they didn't bother to call my work.
And to be fair, on that guy's eye, I made the video on my phone, so I didn't notice his crazy eye until he just said something, TJ. So just to be fair, you don't have to leave, Chris. Why are you leaving? You can have a good night if you do, but you don't have to leave. Juniper, I've heard that too. But see, Elisa, you know a lot about it, so I can see why it stood out to you immediately. You know, that makes a lot of sense. If you know a lot about something, certain things stand out, right? So I totally understand that. Okay, here we go.
I was.
Did you say they knew you were at work? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, they knew I was at work.
And I'm assuming that Josh or I or anybody else that really wanted to get an urgent message to you could call Sumner County Sheriff's Office and say, we have. Okay.
They live in Sumner. I work in Davidson County.
Yeah, I mean, they could have called and said in Davidson County and said, hey, we got an urgent message for Mr. Rogers, right?
Yeah.
Chris, if you made me mad, you've known me long enough that you know if you made me mad, I would have already told you about yourself. You didn't make me mad. It takes a lot to make me mad. How would you make me mad? You shared your birthday. That was it. And that's cool. At least I'm glad that you know a lot about it, and that you know enough to be able to share it confidently and educate others like me who don't know shit about it, So I appreciate that. That's right. The real Gemini. All love here, Chris. It's good. You're all good. You didn't do nothing. It's your sugar. Well, that's okay. Get your sugar under control. and let's roll.
Had you ever gotten messages like that before, or ever gotten somebody called up there trying to get a hold of you, or no?
No, I haven't. There's never been any emergencies or anything. I've gone as far as on my refrigerator, and I had given Katie a copy of it, but I have a whole list of the number to call and then the extensions for every pod, including at that point in time would have been my lieutenant's office as well. I mean, there's every extension to get into dispatch, to get into the lieutenant's office, the sergeant's office. Every pod, there's an extension that you would have been able to, to get to.
So they really didn't even need to look for that. You gave it to her.
Yeah. Chris said afterwards that they didn't have it. So.
Okay. So I know that was a big chunk that I just played there, but I did that for a reason, because he specified that his text he got was at 6:22 a.m. and that he believes that they called the sheriff's office at 6:33 a.m. or something like that, somewhere close to that. Okay, so he did get the text before they contacted the sheriff's office. Now, the way that this played out, right? Katie calls Chris. Chris calls the sheriff's office on three-way. Chris tells Katie to get home while he's still on the phone talking to the sheriff's office, right? Because they're going to be getting to the house, so you need to get back there. That's his words during an interview. He said that. So he had already texted Seth. He had already tried to call Seth at this point. So they contact the sheriff's office, but they never called Seth at work.
Okay, wait, I have to pause. Now, this is me talking live. That was me talking in this video that I made. Okay. One thing that I caught after I made the video and I was rewatching it after I had it made was I don't understand one thing. Okay. Chris never has said when he and Katie hung up that morning. So he said that, she was so emotional that he had to call the sheriff's office on three-way with her because she couldn't speak, which I talk a little bit about that in this video. But, so he doesn't say when they hung up, but he tried to call Seth's cell phone. So did he try to call Seth on three-way also, or did he and Katie hang up and he tried to call? That was at 6:22. Then at 6:33, they're on the phone, we know, because he called the sheriff's office on three-way, right? But at the 6:22 mark, did they hang up in between? Like, did he say, Katie was driving around at that point, right? Right. So what was Katie doing? Was she in her vehicle at that time? Because wasn't she driving around? I don't remember the exact time frame. Do you guys remember the exact time frame that it was said that Katie was driving around? Juniper's, I'm the same way. I don't even watch the news anymore. The cops got there before Katie. Now, see, I know the cops got there at 7:04, right? The dispatch, I can pull that video up from the dispatch and we can see for sure. But, oh my goodness. I don't even want to say that word, Elisa, because YouTube will flag the video. Okay. Right. She should have called from her cell phone, right? That's what I've always thought too. But at the same time, I explain why. I understand if she was too upset to speak. But at this point, Sebastian's not in his bed. It's within, let's see, it's within the first, 45 minutes of her waking up, searching the house. He's not there. She has no idea where he is. So I'm trying to think, how would I react? Would I be that freaked out Or would I just be like super worried? Or would I be like freaking out to the point where I couldn't speak? I don't know, like, and it's hard to say. It's hard to even put yourself in that position to wake up and your child not be in their bed. It's hard for me to imagine. So I'm definitely not judging anything. I'm just trying to figure it out, right? This is speculation and case discussion, right? And then, okay. So I'm going to let it play just a little bit further, but I wanted to call that out because you're going into, I talk more about calling the sheriff's office and all of that, but at 6:22, they either called Seth on three-way or they were off the phone so that Chris could call Seth, because he said he had a missed phone call and a text that said 911. He can type 911, but he can't freaking dial it, right? Well, Bam Bam, she was going in to wake him up for school. He called somebody's personal phone. Okay, how do you know that, Elisa? Because that's one of my questions is, now I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not calling you a liar or anything. I'm just curious because I haven't heard that yet. I haven't seen that yet. That's one of my questions is what happened when he called, which is what more of in this video. Yes, at 6 a.m. Bam Bam. Some schools start, I think his school starts, I know it starts in the 7 o'clock hour. And I want to say that his bus comes like early 7 o'clock hour. And then school starts later in the 7 o'clock hour. That's right. We need to make this crystal clear. Okay. Crystal clear. You members, you got the crystal clear emoji. Let me see. Do I have the crystal clear emoji up here? I don't think I do. Nope, I don't. I just have, in my opinion, one. Darn it. I was going to pop that sucker on the screen. Right. The sheriff's office didn't open until 8. He knows someone for sure. I know that there's somebody that, wasn't it his sister that works at the sheriff's office? I think that's the rumor that I've heard. There it is, TJ. Thank you. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. Okay. Okay, let me play the rest of this here.
They never called 911 and they never called Seth at work. Now, what do those two things have in common? If they would have called 911 and if they would have contacted Seth at work, what would those two things have in common?
I'm going to pause because I want you guys to tell me, what do those two things have in common? Do you know? Do you know? So she went to wake him up in the dark. Would you not turn her light on before you say he's missing? We don't know. We don't know, Bam Bam. We don't know if she turned the light on or not for a fact. No family works there, just friends. They wouldn't have time to do anything. Okay, what do the two things have in common, though? Think about it. If you call 911 and if you call a jail. Okay, I'm going to hit play.
They both would have been recorded. If Chris or Katie.
Ding, 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 ding. TJ got it right as I hit play. And I know that chat is, there's a, what just happened? I just got kicked out for a second. There it goes. It would have been recorded if they would have called 911, and it would have been recorded if they would have called Seth at work. And TJ, I'm not surprised. I've heard that too, that StreamYard has been doing some funky stuff, but I also know my laptop runs slow when I have multiple tabs open, and I have 6 tabs open right now on one window. Isn't that weird? They both would have been recorded. And neither one of them happened. Had to have been somebody working at the sheriff's office. Hi, Hope Floats. Right. They don't actually live in town, right? But if Katie would have called 911, she would have been routed to the nearest emergency services that would have helped her. I think so too, Juniper. I agree. Hindsight. Hey, how's it going? Thank you, God's girl. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yes. All right, let me keep playing. Katie would have called Seth at work. The call would have been recorded. Now, I know that there's been talk that Chris or Katie, which, I mean, Katie's the one who couldn't find her child. Most of the time, you would assume that the parent who can't find the child is the one who contacts law enforcement. But in this situation, it wasn't. In this situation, she contacted her husband instead. He chose to contact a closed sheriff's office because the sheriff's office does not open until 8 a.m. So I'm not sure how that went. I haven't tried it myself, and I've heard that other channels might have, other creators might have tried to call Sumner County Sheriff after hours and they got a recording, but I'm not sure what Chris's next step was. Did he get a recording? Or did he have an extension? Or did he know somebody's private phone number from the sheriff's office? Like, how exactly did that work? Because I'm not understanding that. If you know, and there's a factual piece of information that I can listen to or watch or read, leave it in my comment section, please. You know, we are all about sharing facts here for sure. If there's a channel who has factual information, you can leave the channel name in my comments. We do not bash other creators or talk shit about other creators in my comments, but if they have an important information piece, we can definitely name them. Or if there's a channel that's done an amazing job with something, we can also give them props. But I would like to know what happened when the sheriff's office was called. I'm assuming nothing was recorded because it was after hours. The sheriff's office was closed. He didn't call 911. Katie didn't call 911. And neither one of them called any of the phone numbers that Seth went through and just named everybody, every phone number to every pod that he was working right here. The whole list of numbers to call and the extensions for every pod, including at that point in time, would have been his lieutenant's office as well. He would have had all of that information. Well, Katie would have. If, you know, Chris was really in Memphis and Katie was really at home, then Katie would have had those phone numbers because Seth made sure to give them a copy of that. So if they called and they were like, we need to speak with Seth Rogers, we don't know what pod he's on, they would have been able to call the lieutenant's office and the lieutenant could have transferred them over to his pod, or the lieutenant could have handled it himself. Okay, wait. Hi, Outdoorsy Life. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Make sure that you're smooching the thumbs up. Please and thank you so much. She drove past the fire department. I didn't know that. I've never looked at the path. I guess I've never focused on the path. Do you know that I didn't even realize that there was a cemetery between the Proudfoot home and Sebastian's school until like a month ago? I didn't even realize that. And you're welcome, Hindsight. You guys make sure you sub up to Hindsight. Hindsight's out there clipping important stuff. And I'm hoping that Elisa, can you tell me, when did he say that? I don't remember hearing him say that. Do you know what panel it was on? Like who he was on panel with? That's interesting. I would love to hear that. Hi, Faye. He said it in Smiley's interview? Okay. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. I don't remember hearing him say that. It must be probably in the second half because I really focused on the first half of that interview, live stream, whatever it was. I focused on the first half more than the second half. So, good night, Chris Miller. Sweetest dreams. Smileys. Okay. Thank you. I'm definitely going to check that out because I don't remember him saying that. But that's interesting, right? So that's what you think he did? He didn't even call the sheriff's office? Okay. And wait. And you said Justin tried to call it. I knew that there was a creator that did it, but somehow I missed that live stream of Justin's. I try not to miss any of Justin's, but obviously I can't watch them all. So that must have been one that I missed. She just played it the other day, too. I'm going to find it. Thank you, Elisa. I am definitely going to try to, I'm going to find it. I'm going to go look while I'm playing the rest of this video out.
But it would have been recorded. We would have had a recorded phone call from the morning of February 26, 2024, when Sebastian Rogers was reported missing. But somehow, some way, both of those opportunities to have a recorded call were both bypassed. Now, was that intentional? Is that just coincidental? What do you think? I need feedback because my brain, okay, my brain first went to, holy shit. Like, wow, you made sure not to get recorded whatsoever anywhere. You made sure not to call 911, which we know we've heard the 911 calls from Leilani Simon and Danny, when they called to report Quentin missing. So when Chris called, how did that work? Because like with Danny and Leilani, Danny called, but Leilani was in the background yelling so that dispatch could hear her. So we could hear Leilani. How did that work with Chris and Katie? Was Katie just that upset that she couldn't form a sentence? And did she mute herself? Or did she just, how did that work? Did they even know that Katie was on the phone? I don't know. Those are just questions that are going on in my brain. They don't really mean a whole lot, I guess. I understand being so upset that you can't form a sentence, let alone, get 2 words out. The day that I pulled up to my home and it was still smoking from the house fire that we had, and I had to call my mom and let her know, I was so upset. I couldn't speak. I was trying, but I couldn't speak. My mom was like, I cannot understand a word you're saying. Is there somebody around you that I can talk to? And I gave the phone to my neighbor, and she's the one who was able to translate what I was trying to say. So I do understand being so upset that you cannot get the words out. I totally get that. So is that the state that Katie was in at that moment in time? But it wasn't recorded anywhere because Chris didn't call 911 on 3-way, and he didn't call Seth at work before he contacted law enforcement. So there it is. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I will leave this link for this live stream in the description box so you can go watch it yourself if you have not already. We started right here, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. That's where we started. So if you want to go listen to it one more time on your own, you want to listen to more before, more after. If you have not watched this whole live stream, I encourage you to do so. I am so proud of Seth for continuously saying his son's name. He is continuously out here making sure that nobody forgets Sebastian Rogers is still missing. Over 8 months, Sebastian Rogers is still missing. And Seth Rogers is the one who is keeping his name in the public eye right now. So I give him mad props for that. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Let's finish this conversation in the comment section. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Ring a ding the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live or when I'm going to upload a random video like this. But I am very curious what you guys think. Did they intentionally bypass every possibility of them being recorded on that morning? Now, obviously, that only works up until law enforcement arrived, because I'm hoping that law enforcement had their body cams on. Hopefully, we will have body cam footage someday, sooner than later, hopefully someday, after Sebastian is home and the case is closed. I'm very interested to see the body cam footage from that morning. I know law enforcement was out there doing the best job that they could, calling in all of the agencies that they could, getting all of the boots on the ground, all hands on deck. They were kicking ass, getting as many people in there as they could. So I know that I've heard that from all 3 of these parents. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Okay. So I went to the video and I think I might have found it. And see, hey, Jude, that's what I'm thinking. Right? Why? But why? Hindsight, you think so too? Right? Isn't that weird though? And how is it that we've gone this whole time and not realized that there were 2 different opportunities to have a recorded phone call that morning and they were both bypassed? Both of them. Because anytime you call into a jail, it's going to be recorded. It's a city building, The DA is his mom's friend. See, they know a lot of people in a lot of high places, right? Right? I wouldn't either. Jennifer, I wouldn't either. Okay. Let me see. Hindsight, I have Nightbot set up to drop Summer's flyer, Sebastian's flyer, and Monkey Michael Vaughn's flyer. And let me see. You can make those drop. I know Hey Jude is on this a lot, so I'm going to show it here. We got the exclamation mark monkey for monkeys, exclamation mark summer to see Summers, exclamation mark Sebastian to see Sebastian's. We got exclamation mark group for our Facebook group. We got exclamation mark smooch to smooch the thumbs up. Exclamation mark merch to see our brand spanking new merch. Exclamation mark join for the membership link. And exclamation mark tips for ways to throw your hostess with the mostest a tip if you want to, okay? Just saying, it's there. Okay. No, they took their phones, Elisa. They took their phones the same day. Chris and Seth both said that. They took them and had them for the majority of the day. I remember Chris actually told Terri Lynn that. They took the other devices 2 weeks later from the Proudfoots house, according to Seth. Right, TJ, right. Let me see. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up on chat here. I don't like missing what you guys say. Right, the real Gemini. Exactly. And that's why I get so mad when Craddock says there's no signs of foul play, but we're not ruling it out either. Okay, well, why say that then? You just opened it all wide open. It's just frustrating. Yeah, they took the phones on day one. They took all 3 phones, Elisa. I promise. I think I might even have that clip. They did Outdoorsy Life. Yes, they did take the look at Hey Jude being awesome mod there. Whoop whoop. And Chris stated they took all 3 of their phones on day 1, and then they went to Seth's house, searched his house, and then took all of Seth's devices, except for one device I think they didn't take. And then 2 weeks later, they went to the Proudfoots and got their devices. But the phones were taken on day 1. But the other devices were like the PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, like the gaming devices. And the Chromebook, because Katie said that he didn't have a Chrome, or he didn't have a school device. Well, schools usually use Chromebooks or iPads. And she said that he didn't have a school device, but yet he completed the class to get the Green Hand Award, and Katie didn't know about it, but Seth received it at a vigil, and then Chris told Terri Lynn that they took the Chromebook from their home. So I think Terri Lynn has her interview on a member level. Yes. Hey Jude, exclamation mark Sebastian. Yeah, let me see. I'll look at my channel here. I think I found this part that you're talking about, so I'm going to share this tab instead. And let's.
And I say I got permission. I asked law enforcement, said, hey, I need to go down, go get my 5th wheel, and I need to bring it home. Because right now, and they said, okay. So we told them what day we were going. And we went down there. We weren't even down there, I don't know, 24 hours maybe. I think we were down there maybe 17 hours, long enough to get down there. I finished packing everything up. And she didn't go. I was down there long enough to pack everything up. I spent the night in my trailer, hooked up the next morning, and came home.
So, but will you be going back to work there? I mean, they'll allow you to go back to work there? In Memphis?
Things have worked out. I will be returning to work.
Good. Okay. All right. Good. So why the 3-way call?
So, well,
Because
I'll give
I
you.
was
Yeah,
hysterical and screaming and crying and frantic. And so he told me to mute my phone, and he's the one that actually called, because at that point I couldn't even make words anymore.
So not only that.
Okay, wait. He told me to mute my phone. So that answers one of my questions that I had in my video. So she was on there, allegedly, and muted, allegedly. Okay. Now here we go. Oh, thank you, Hindsight. Do you have the clip about taking any of the devices? Yeah, I need to re-listen also, Elisa. I might see if I can find that, because I'm curious if he said something different than what Chris said. Because I remember when I'm looking for it right now on my channel because I really thought that I clipped it. He was talking to Terri Lynn, and he even said what order they took the phones in. They had to sign the release. And it's not that. Nope. Okay, let me look at the videos. Hey, Jude, right? But at the same time, I think it's a little bit different when it's your own child, I guess. You know, like that's where I give grace because I think your own child would be. There is the device topic there. Which one do you have clipped, Hindsight? Who's talking and which devices are they talking about? Do you remember? Seth just told this the other day. Right. I remember him talking about the devices because I remember that's the first time that we heard that they didn't take the game systems for 2 weeks because he said that, you know, he wanted his system back because he couldn't even have any background noise and put a movie on the TV to fall asleep to. So, but then when Chris said, well, you can have Sebastian's, then when he went to get it, he was like, oh, never mind, it's been hacked or whatever. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna hit play because this is the part where he talks about calling dispatch.
That point, I couldn't even make words anymore.
So not only that, but if folks know the area, when you call 911, you go to a central dispatching unit. You don't actually go to your local PD unit. You go to a hub on a cell phone. When you tell them where you're at, then they redirect you to the local PD. We don't live inside city limits, so the local PD they're not responding. It's not their jurisdiction.
Mhm.
So we have to call the sheriff's office. So I called directly to the sheriff's office because I know what was going to happen. Bypass it, call them. And then within 10 minutes of that phone call, they were at the house. And when they were at the house in full force.
How many came? Do y'all remember?
Okay, so was that must not be the one. Because there he said he called directly to the sheriff's office, which we know that's a freaking lie because you get a recording, right? That's what happened when Justin called. He got a recording, right? That's what you guys said. Not like that here. 911 goes straight to sheriff. Right, but they taught Sebastian to call 911, right? Yeah. Yep. Doesn't make any sense. CP's talking on one of the other panels. Okay, Hindsight, I'm going to check it out. I think I found the part where when he was talking to Terri Lynn about giving the phones. Oh, no, Elisa, I don't mind at all. I like to be clear, and we don't even know if this is factual information anyway. This isn't coming from law enforcement, and that's the only way that we know it's factual unless we're shown, like, you know, a phone log or something. So this is just coming from the 3 parents, which we have to decide if we believe them or not, you know? I mean, it's our choice, basically. You just went and listened, and Seth said they didn't take any of their electronics for 2 weeks except for their phones. Do you have the timestamp for it, TJ? because I'll play it too. I'll pull it up and play it. I have the one. Okay, let me go over here. Share this tab instead. And I'm going to close that out. That would be awesome, TJ. Thank you so much. I don't need the link. I just need the timestamp. Okay, so let's listen to this one here. Maybe.
I just thought it was interesting that she said that he didn't have one. Like he didn't bring any school devices home with him.
Okay, wait. Have you guys seen this video of mine where Katie says Sebastian does not have a school device? Because if you haven't watched it, I'll play it all the way through. If you have watched it, then I'll just skip to the part where I clipped Chris. Edgar couldn't say to KK go home because as soon as police close the call, everyone logs off. It closes the line. Huh. No, you haven't seen it? Okay.
Yeah, that was assigned to him.
Then how is he doing homework?
Thank you.
They don't.
I know here they don't even give these kids textbooks anymore here in Arkansas, at least in my area. It's all done on the laptops.
Same here. Yeah.
Here it is. Okay, that was back on the 21st of April. I asked, I said, did he have a tablet or a laptop assigned to him that he brought home to work on? I think you told me that he didn't, but I just wanted to clarify. And she said, no, Sebastian did not have a school laptop. And I said, did he get an award for online class for FFA? So yes, it was FFA. And she said, not that I know of. And I said, well, I saw a video of a girl from the high school that gave an award to Seth on his behalf because he completed a certificate online. And I said, and you didn't know that? I said, it was for the Green Hand Award. And she said, nope, going to verify on Monday. But no, he didn't get one from the school that we know of, and he did not finish his classes. Sheila S., I had asked her if he had one because Michelle, my admin and best friend, lives in Tennessee. I've had other friends that live in Tennessee to tell me that it's a Tennessee state law that all kids are assigned a Chromebook in the state of Tennessee. Now, different states may have different things, but in Tennessee, all students are assigned a Chromebook.
Okay, so hi everybody. My name's Autumn Hurst, and I'm a student here at Dutchess. I'm a senior this year, and so I am an FFA. I was an FFA officer on our chapter. And Sebastian was actually, sorry, I'm not used to public speaking. But, so as a freshman at Beach High School, you can take a class called AgriScience that introduces you to FFA, which is Future Farmers of America. So even though Sebastian Rogers was not involved in the class physically, he actually was able to complete classes online that he actually.
Okay, see? That's wrong. Because he did. She just said he was able to complete the classes online. So Chris and Katie might not have wanted it, but Sebastian completed the class online. And he's getting the award right now via Seth.
Was physically able to take. So even though Sebastian Rogers was not involved in the class physically, he actually was able to complete classes online that he actually was physically able to take. So even though he may not have been in the class itself with my advisor, he was able to complete that online in order to earn a certificate, which is called a Green Hand degree. So I am here today to actually present that to him, to his dad himself. That way he can know how hard his son has worked this year. That way he can know how hard his son has worked this year.
The call went out before 6:39.
Well, they have it at dispatch at 6:39. Sheriff's Department.
Well, call went out before then. I'm just only giving you what I
No, I understand. I mean, my phone logs and everything's been downloaded and recorded and they have it. So that's why I'm like, I know it didn't go out at 6:39. They've taken all of our devices. They've scanned them all. They've done all their fun jazz.
Now, had they kept y'all's phones or did they give them back?
No, they gave them back. So the day all that went down, I mean, this is not anything pertinent, so they didn't really give a shit if we said this. So they walked in the house, they asked us, and, we were sitting down, me and my wife were sitting at the table. Seth was outside his truck, I think, on his phone call, or he was talking to somebody. But they had asked us initially about phones and stuff like that. And I said, I don't care, here's my phone. I gave my phone, said, here's the passcode, signed a release form. Katie did the same. I went outside and said, hey, they want to bring your phone and come inside. They want to talk to us. He was okay. And I said, all right. I said, well, they took our phones, and I think they're going to ask you for the same sign a release form or something. I don't know. So then they took the phones. The phones, they go off wherever they go and they do their thing. Well, we went all day, no phones, absolutely nothing. My phone back first. And I think Katie got hers and then Seth got his, or vice versa. I think as I went, mine, hers, and his in that order. But they were not like simultaneously. It was spaced out.
Let me ask you, did they also go through meaning Sebastian's devices as well?
They still have them.
Did he also have he had a tablet?
I think at his dad's house.
And his phone, and then his Switch.
Here he had his Chromebook, his Switch, and his phone.
Right. Is there a reason why?
Okay. So there's that. So he did have a Chromebook at the Proudfoots, and a tablet, and his phone. Hi, Oddball. There are 2 Arctics. One, I believe, is a female, and one is a male. The one that was on Dutchess' panel with her, that was a male. And he still has his channel. He does a lot of missing people, missing children videos, a lot. Seth talked about it in Brit's live like a month ago. Trying to think. I'll have to go back and look. Usually if Seth says something about the case in Brittany's chat, I usually try to screenshot it. I was reading he does let a lot of shorts. Look at my brain already turn into mush. Oh my goodness. Bam Bam, I actually shared that picture. Let me see. Let's go here. I actually made a picture myself. Hang on just a second, and I will show it to you. Because I found a picture of Sebastian with his mouth open, where you can see his top teeth and his bottom teeth. And let's do that. And it's interesting to see the marks along with the arm. Why isn't it showing the picture? There it goes. There we go. There we go. Can you see it? Is it sharing? Let me get back over here. There it is. Woo-wee. Yes, hindsight. That's what I just played. You heard about it? You haven't seen it? Well, now you've seen it. Hold on. Let me get this off the screen so you can see it better. Oh, that's so true. The real Gemini. He didn't have a school-issued Chromebook. That was Chris's Chromebook. So the picture replay which clip, baby kisses? Right, Bam Bam? Oh, no, you're fine, Hindsight. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the help because I would like to have all of it, you know? Like, I mean, we're not going to know unless we watch, right? You mean the end where Chris just talked to Terri Lynn? That video? I can play that again. I can do that. Yes, Faye. They took her phone on day one. That's what Chris said to Terri Lynn. They took hers and Chris's and Seth's all on day one. They all had to sign the release forms. But this picture, you can't see my mouse on the screen for some reason, but the picture up in the top right-hand corner, that is from the first news interview that they did on March 4th. It's a screenshot from that interview. I zoomed in on his right arm, which is what is right here, in the center. Oh, you can't see my mouse. That's right in the middle of the picture. And then I took the picture of Sebastian up in the left-hand corner and zoomed in on his teeth and tried to put them in different positions so that you could see them all the different ways. Now, Chris said that those are from playing with the dogs. They have very tiny yappy dogs. I call them yappy. Any little dogs I call yappy dogs. And he said that that's from playing with the little yappy dogs. Do you think those look like dog playing marks? Because they could be dog scratches from the nails, marks from the dog's teeth. But see, I say the small yappy dogs because their mouths are very tiny and their teeth are even tinier. So, yes, ankle biters. Hi, any old time. Ankle biters. Yeah, I think that they're bigger. Now his arm is zoomed in, obviously, but I mean that's a good size mark right there. And just lurking, that's okay. I appreciate you being here. How you doing? Yeah, I don't think they're dog bites. In my opinion, allegedly, possibly, maybe, I heard one time. I don't think they're dog bites. Thank you, Hindsight. And feel free to use anything off my channel too, Hindsight. You have my full permission. Ooh, excuse me, about coughed up a lung there before I could hit the mute button. Anything that you need off my channel, feel free to use it. I have quite a bit. I have shorts and I also have videos. I don't have very many live streams, but you can use whatever you need. Okay, let me see. We were going to go back to... okay, let me pull... We're going to pull this up and listen to this while I'm pulling the video that we just listened to up, and I'm going to play Chris again. But this is where Seth talks about everything, all the devices on his most recent live stream that he just did on the 22nd. Yeah, November 22nd. So we'll listen to this while I go pull up the other video again. Okay, ready?
And then they turn around. They had my phone for almost 12 hours to download it. I use my phone for everything, you know. It's not like they had my phone long enough that my mom and dad didn't know what happened. That my friends and stuff were calling Clarksville PD to do well care checks on me because they didn't know what happened. And it's like, they asked for my phone. I wasn't even able to use it to send any messages to people to let them know, hey, law enforcement has my phone. Don't be worried if I don't answer it.
But you were willing to let them do whatever they wanted to do and take however long they wanted to take, because in that moment you knew you had nothing to do with it. But in that moment you were thinking about, hey, I want to get myself cleared so we can move forward. Correct?
Correct. I don't want them wasting time looking at me when they need to find my son.
Is that what you felt like? You felt that they were looking at you?
After they came to my house and they trashed my house the way they did, yeah. Yeah. When they took my electronics and they didn't touch Chris or Katie's electronics for over 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks. They didn't touch any of their electronics except for their phones.
And there it is.
They didn't take Sebastian's PlayStation. They didn't take his Switch. None of that stuff.
All right. So there's our answer. They didn't. Hi, Black Skies. They didn't take any of the Proudfoots devices from the Proudfoots for 2 weeks, except for their phones. And you're welcome, Bam Bam. Anytime, anytime. He had on long sleeves. Oh, hindsight. I will definitely play that. And I would think so, Outdoorsy. I would definitely think that they took pictures of his arms. If those marks were on his arms on Monday the 26th, they took pictures of them. Now, if they were there after the 26th, like he said, then they wouldn't have. But if he had marks on his arms on the 26th, I guarantee they got pictures of him. Elisa, at least we got it cleared up, right? Now we know. It definitely makes you wonder, right? The smartwatch, right, Outdoorsy Life. We didn't even know that Katie had a smartwatch until Justin saw it in the Roadhouse pictures, right? And you're welcome, Elisa. We're getting it done. We're getting it laid out, wrinkled, all the wrinkles ironed out, right? He was wearing his coat or long sleeves, Seth said. On Monday, baby kisses? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you saw the smartwatch very early on, hey Jude? See, I didn't notice it at all, which I'm surprised, but usually I catch on to stuff like that, and I definitely didn't. Okay, so Josh asked him. Let me see. StreamYard doesn't show every comment, so I have my phone pulled up so I can watch the chat there too. Okay, Seth said that he was wearing long sleeves. Yes, yep, okay. He thought, and Josh asked him. Okay. So Seth didn't see. That sucks. I wish that he would have been able to see his arms. Okay, so we're gonna play this again. The call went out before 6. Sorry, this is the call that Terri Lynn had with Chris Proudfoot. This is the last part of the video that I just played about the devices, and this was back on March 21st. Okay, ready?
39. Well, they have it at dispatch at 6:39. The sheriff's department.
Well, call out before then.
I'm just only giving you what
I understand. I mean, my phone logs and everything's been downloaded and recorded, and they have it. So that's why I'm like, I know it didn't go out at 6:39. They've taken all of our devices. They've scanned them all. They've done all their fun jazz.
Now, had they kept y'all's phones, or did they give them back?
No, they gave them back. So the day all that went down, I mean, this is not anything pertinent, so they didn't really give a shit if we said this.
I know how this works.
So they walked in the house, they asked us, and, we were sitting down, me and my wife were sitting at the table. Seth was outside his truck, I think, on his phone call, or he was talking to somebody. But they had asked us initially about phones and stuff like that. And I said, I don't care, here's my phone. I gave him my phone and said, here's the passcode, signed the release form. Katie did the same. I went outside and said, hey, they want to bring your phone and come inside. They want to talk to us. He goes, okay. And I said, all right. I said, well, they took our phones, and I think they're going to ask you for the same, sign a release form or something. I don't know. So then they took the phones. The phones, they go off wherever they go and they do their thing. Well, we went all day, no phones, absolutely nothing. My phone back first. Then I think Katie got hers, and then Seth got his, or vice versa. I think it's I went mine, hers, and his in that order. But they were not simultaneously. It was spaced out.
Now, let me ask you, did they also go through meaning Sebastian's devices as well?
They still have them.
Did he also have he had a tablet?
I think at his dad's house.
And his phone, and then his switch.
Here he had his Chromebook, his switch, and his phone.
Is there a reason why?
Okay, there we go. So now we have heard both of them talk about that. And hindsight, is it your video from 4 days ago that says Chris Proudfoot answers the insightful questions on Smiley? Is that the one where you show his arms and she asked about the scratches? I agree, Pickle. That was definitely and why was he gone for 17 hours? That still that. Okay. He was gone for 17 hours and he kept saying we. I have that video. I have it clipped. No, it's not that one. Okay. Yeah, grab the title. I'm on your page right now. Look, I'll pull up the videos. I'll pull up the 17-hour video here real quick and play that, because I still, that bothers me so much. Did you guys hear the video or watch the video that I made about Chris lying about taking the polygraph test? Pickle, they got their phones back. Right, that part. Hey, Holly S. Hi. How are you? Me too, the real Gemini. I would be camped out with my fold-up chair, my porta potty, diapers, whatever I needed. I would definitely be every day. And yeah, if they only took the phones on day one, I wonder if they took her watch with the phones, because the watch would be connected to the phone, right? But now, would there be things on the watch that wouldn't be on the phone, and vice versa? I don't have a smartwatch, so I don't know. And my daughter, I can't ask her right now about hers. She has the iWatch, the Apple Watch, and the iPhone. but I have an Android, so. Right, TJ? It's down a ways and a green thumbnail title, pictures come to life. Okay. That's what I thought, Outdoorsy Life. I thought they synced. Okay, that's what I thought, TJ. Okay, so now if you delete something off of your phone, does it delete off of your watch also? And vice versa, like if she deleted it off of her watch, would it delete off of the phone too? Let me get down here. This video, if you have not watched this video is very informative. All exits eliminated by Katie and Chris Proudfoot. Every exit was eliminated by them. That's the we. Okay, here it is.
Chris, what time did you get home on Monday? Do you remember?
I want to say it was, well, hold on, let's see here. One something, I think.
Yeah. And then did you have to go back up there and get your camper? I mean, is that what y'all had to go back and get that? Somebody had to drive it
Yes.
back? Or?
No. It's a fifth wheel. It's a fifth wheel.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I couldn't tell. Somebody was
No. You know, so there's a couple things that, because of this whole situation, I hope families never endure.
Right.
Without going into great details, I almost lost my job.
Over this?
Yes, over this, very much. Yeah. And because of that, I was like, well, so I got permission, and I say I got permission. I asked law enforcement, said, hey, I need to go down, go get my fifth wheel, and I need to bring it home. Because right now, you know, and they said, okay. So we told them what day we were going, and we went down there. We weren't even down there, I don't know, 24 hours maybe. I think we were down there maybe 17 hours, long enough to get down there, finish packing everything up. And I say she didn't go. I was down there long enough to pack everything up. I spent the night in my trailer, hooked up the next morning, and came home.
We, I. You think so? Okay. So I was finding Hide and Sight's video. I got it pulled up. The real Gemini. They be stepping in your shit, right? I'm telling you what. I don't understand it. And Tammy and I were talking about it the other day because she had an incident with one of her, or two of her dogs actually, and one of her dogs was missing, and she was freaking out. Like, she was a nervous wreck every single day. She was calling places, the vets, the groomers. She was posting his picture everywhere, knocking on neighbors' doors. Like, she was looking for her dog like you would if your dog was MIA. And she was like, I don't understand how they aren't doing anything in the public. Like, they are not pleading to the public whatsoever. They're not doing shit. And that was the second part of tonight's live stream that I don't think we're going to get to, because I wanted to talk about, if it wasn't for Seth, who would be keeping Sebastian's name and face in the public? Right, Hey Jude? I mean, it's just like, I remember when my mom's dog got loose. My mom was a nervous wreck. I don't remember how long she was gone, but when we finally found her, the neighbor had tried to kidnap her. And we had to call the police and get the police involved. But Like it was crazy. Like you would have thought that one of my mom's children were missing, as frantic and upset as she was. Like, I mean, our pets are our children, in a certain way, shape, or form, and I just, man, it just doesn't make any sense, right? It will delete from your watch. Hi, CL. Welcome. Always found it odd that he says one something could be one something in the morning, one something in the afternoon, depending on how many times he went to the home. I see what you're saying. And see, he likes to be crystal clear about shit, right? It's automatically backed up and paired. Okay. Yeah, my mom was ready to put out a reward also. We had made flyers and everything. We took them to all the neighbors, to the neighbor that tried to steal her. We even gave one to her. Right. Seth never gives up. And that right there, I mean, seriously. Okay, we're going to watch this, and then we may go ahead and try to dip into what I wanted to talk about. We may have to start it as like a part 1 and finish it on a part 2, but I want to play it. Let me see. Oh no, TJ. Well, see, and thank God, Tammy's dog, she found him, and he's home now, and he's safe and sound. So she was able to, she said, I haven't slept. He was gone for 8 days. And she couldn't sleep, Like, I mean, that is how you react. Bam Bam, I'm not for sure. Did anybody in chat answer? The shoes that he was wearing at the restaurant were New Balance. They weren't the Skechers. Yes, they were found. Hey, Jude. I'm telling you, my brain is starting to turn to mush. So, right? I would too. I mean, Imagine, I mean, just thinking about losing your dog, Like, that's what we're talking about right now, is losing our dogs. I can't even imagine if it was one of my children. I mean, I'm sure we've all had that little freak out moment where, you're in the store and your kid runs into the next aisle to play with a toy or something, and you're like freaking out because you can't find your child. My son has done that. My son is on the spectrum. He is a wanderer. I will never forget the day that I woke up Saturday morning. My son woke up at 7:00 in the morning, and he stood on a riding toy. He was 2, okay? He was 2 years old. He stood on a riding toy inside the house and used his plastic golf club to reach up to the top of our front door and flip a flip lock thing that we had at the top of the door for safety so he wouldn't get out. He flipped it with his plastic golf club and went out in the front yard. I woke up right after he went outside because he was in my neighbor's front yard. Thank God we lived in a cul-de-sac, and thank God we had good neighbors. But he was standing out there with the neighbor in the front yard. When I woke up and saw that front door open, my heart hit the floor. And I dart outside and I see him standing right there, right? I immediately, as soon as I calmed down, got my heart back to a normal pace, I got dressed and I went to Lowe's and I bought the keypad alarm systems for all 3 of our exit doors. And they're the keypads where if you open it without typing in the key or the code, it has a very super loud siren noise. And my son has sensory defensiveness also. So he does not like loud noises like that at all. I let him hear it one time. He never tried to open the door if he saw us set the alarm. And he was so good about watching too. You forget to set that alarm one freaking time and he's out that door. My husband did it a couple times. Luckily, I went behind him and got it before he went out the door. But when I heard the front door open, I knew the alarm wasn't set. So I snatched him before he got out the door. But that happened twice. But it's a new routine that you have to get into, right? You know, but it's, you know, I don't play with that, you know. And now my grandbaby, we think that she might be on the spectrum also. Her doctor is, we're getting some things in the works to find out for sure. But she goes over and yanks on the bag. I have a bag hanger thing on the back of my door, and she goes over there and yanks on the bag to try to pull it open to see if it's unlocked. You know, like she's already wanting to try to get outside. I still have the keypad alarms and they still work. We just need fresh batteries in them. So that's where we're going with it. I mean, you have to do what you have to do. And we have cameras inside the house aimed at the exit doors, and we have them outside the house. And you can see the exit doors from the outside. So, oh, good night. Hey, Jude. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for coming in and being such an awesome moderator. You're freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have the sweetest dreams. And hey, Leah. Listening while you're working. Woo, woo. Not whistling, but listening. How you doing? And oh my gosh, TJ. And see, right, like you freak out. Yes, hindsight, right, your cat. Your cat. Like, can you imagine if it was a child? You know? Oh my goodness. There's no way. I would be on every news station, every chance. I would be calling the news stations. Can I please do an interview today? Will you send a camera crew out? Can we do a Zoom interview? You know, something. I want to share my son's name and picture on your news station. I would be calling law enforcement daily, if not at least weekly. Is there any information, any new information? Is there anything that I can help with? You know, what can I do? What are Chris and Katie doing? Like, really? Leah. Oh, Leah, I am so sorry. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, DJ. Your dog is your child. A lot of people are that way, right? Yes, hindsight. I remember that. Yes. I actually just took screenshots of that. Did you share that on a community post? Maybe I got it from your community post. I don't remember where I screenshot it from, but I remember I just screenshot it recently. Oh, no, wait. I remember. I went over on X. I went back to the very beginning post on the TBI Twitter page. I think that's where I saw it. Four cats, 5 dogs. Woo, TJ, you're a busy. Aww. Oh, my goodness, Leah. We're going to do this. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that she is definitely in heaven and an angel now. My goodness. Yes. Goodness. Okay, let me get over here. And now this is a video from Hindsight. Like I said, you guys make sure that you subscribe to Hindsight here. Let me put it. I'm typing. Can't type and talk at the same time. I can chew gum and walk at the same time, but I can't type and talk at the same time. Here we go. Hindsight is in the chat. Hindsight is one of our amazing Clipper channels, okay? Make sure that you are subscribed and check out all the clips. There's tons of clips over there about Sebastian's case. Me too, TJ. Me too. Hindsight and War Damn Eagle. Two amazing clip channels. Okay, so let's watch this. This is about the scratches, the bite marks, the whatever they are on Christopher Proudfoot's arms.
I think it's a hard question.
Okay.
I might put you on the spot, but
Nah, you're fine.
okay. All right, let's ask theirs first because I don't want you to go, oh, I'm over here.
No. I gave you my word, and I told you I'll
Well,
stick to my word.
Yeah, can I ask? Then I'll ask you now before I go to theirs, before I forget.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
What in the world is this on your arm on day 8, the interview? It's a scratch or a bite mark?
Left arm or right arm?
Oh, I don't know. It's the one where you were in the green shirt. And I think it was the right arm.
So right arm slightly above the elbow. I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've got 2 spots on one on my hand, and I got one on closer to my elbow. They're 2 spots. We have little Morkies, and we have one that's very playful. We have one that's not so playful. And I like to roughhouse my little Morkies, and I put my hand down and they chase it around, and I don't stop and I let them nibble. And I've been dumb enough and I've gotten scratched by the bigger one.
They got their claws clipped and not grinded, so they're rough right now.
Yeah, but I thought you hadn't been home for almost a month, or all month. I thought it looked like fresh scratch. I'm just saying.
when I'm in a green shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were talking to Fox 17.
Okay, Fox 17. I had already been home. So I got home February 26th. That can be released because that's when I came home.
Yeah, you're saying it was a new scratch then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, I came home February 26th. We did the interview, and those are scratches that are fresh.
Okay.
The day I came home, I was actually still wearing my work clothes.
Okay, so y'all, he's saying that is a fresh.
Okay, no, wait. This arm looks like these could be teeth punctures if they're not freckles. Like it looks like those could be, I call them the vampire teeth, right? From a little dog. These marks, just those right there. But I know that there's more on the bottom of his arm, on his left arm. And this is his left arm that we're looking at right now. But on the right arm,
scratch. So I'll say it now. I have also asked about that picture. So that is a fresh, after he got home from his little dogs.
And there's the underneath side of his arm there. And then I'll go back here. This is really cool to see it like this. I wish I could make it bigger. That doesn't really make it too much bigger, does it? Maybe a little bit. Right, TJ. I think that we might have a little bit of a mix here. I think that that's how he can kind of get away with saying it because it's partially the truth, maybe. You know, like, yeah, this arm was for playing with the dogs. But maybe that was intentional, playing with the dogs to get the marks on the arms to try to cover up the other marks, maybe, possibly, in my opinion, allegedly. Right? Hey, Taylor. How's it going? I'm not for sure, Outdoorsy Life. I'm not for sure. Okay, let's watch this again here.
It looked like fresh scratch. I'm just
So
saying.
when I'm in a green shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were talking
Was that
to Fox 17.
okay? Fox 17. I had already been home.
See, those do not look like little yappy dog marks. They just don't. And I actually was trying to picture, like, how would you get those marks in that spot? And a headlock is the only thing that I could come up with for that position. Looking at my picture that I just shared a little bit ago for the community post that I made, because the top teeth are towards the elbow and the bottom teeth. Let me go back. And the shirt isn't green. It's like a minty, pastel-ish, bluish, greenish color. In this video, it looks bluish. In my videos, it looks bluish. In my screenshots that I've taken from the video, it looks bluish. It doesn't look green. So I think that kind of throws us off a little bit. Leah, right? Right? Taylor, you just got the little one to sleep. Uh-oh. My little one is in there moving around. I have the little camera on so I can see her. Hopefully she lays down and goes back to sleep. If not, we may be ending the live soon. We'll see. I'll have to talk quieter.
In the world is this on your arm on day 8, the interview? It's a scratch or a bite mark?
Left arm or right arm?
Oh, I don't know. It's the one where you were in the green shirt. And I think it was the right arm.
So right arm slightly above the elbow. I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've got 2 spots on one on my hand, and I got one on my closer.
Okay. In my opinion, I think this looks like 2 front teeth, and this looks like bottom teeth. So that's what I was trying to picture. Like, how would that work? You would have to be in a headlock with the eyes and nose up towards the fold of the arm to make this possible to be a bite mark, if it's a human bite mark, right? This is on day 8, Angel. And hi, Angel. Yeah, this is day 8. Look at his fingertips. Yeah, that's what you see too.
To my elbow. There are 2 spots.
Uh-huh.
We have little Morkies. And we have one that's very playful. We have one that's not so playful.
And I think it was the right arm.
So right arm slightly above the elbow. I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've got two spots on one on my hand.
I think that if you're talking about the fingertips right then, I think it's just because the sharpness on the video, you see how up here on his sleeve, there's marks right there. When you try to sharpen a video, if you sharpen it too much, it can distort other things. So I think that since his fingers were moving, no, on the other hand, oh, okay, never mind then. Scratch that. You mean back here where he's holding his hands up? Right here? Nothing on his hands. Yeah, I wasn't seeing anything on his hands either. Yes. Are you talking about, I don't know, can you see? I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Are you talking about like around his knuckles? Or his actual fingertips? Let me see. Right, outdoorsy life. I don't think you would let a dog tear your arms up that much unless you had good reason for it. I mean, he plays with his dogs. How often? You know, does he let him tear his arms up like that every freaking time? That doesn't make any sense. His nails look blue, like bruised. I was trying to go back up and find your earlier comment, Bam Bam. I'm not seeing blue on his nails. It says that before the video. I noticed. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm so bad about that. Okay, there have been many photographs about the alleged marks on Chris Proudfoot's arms during the interview with WSMV on 3/4/24. Seeing actual video with movement may bring some light to the alleged images.
There's first, because I don't want you to go, oh, I'm over here.
Okay, I'm going to mute it so we can just listen. I mean, just look at the video. And hi, Lolo! How are you doing, Miss Ma'am? I'm not for sure, Ray. Or Faye. I'm sorry, Faye. I don't know if he's right-handed. I was saying Faye and right at the same time. That F finger. Oh, that's okay, Black Skies. People say my voice puts them to sleep, so that's okay. I'm happy you came in. I hope that you have sweet dreams. Does it show his hands anymore after this? And see Katie's hand there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on his hands. I think it's more that right arm. Right, the marks on his right forearm. And then on his, there are allegedly appear to be marks showing on his left forearm as well on the underside. See, I think his left arm is from the dogs. And I think that there are some marks on his right arm from the dogs also. But in my opinion, allegedly, possibly, maybe, I think it's to cover up marks that were already there. That one mark right there on a, hold on. This mark right here. Oh, I don't know if you can. Okay, yeah, you can see my mouse. This mark right here. And this one. And if you're on your phone, you can turn your phone sideways and you can zoom in on the screen. And this right here. Now that looks like a dog tooth puncture mark. That even looks like there's a ring around it. That is definitely a dog puncture mark, or at least a puncture, possibly from a dog tooth. But this over here, not so much. Right, it looks really deep. Let me see. Oh, you're welcome, Lolo. Thank you. I didn't think you would mind, but I did it without even asking. The spider's bothering you? Oh, no. Which spider? The one that's crawling or the one that's hanging from the web? I can move the picture over a little bit to cover it up if it's too much. And Faye, I agree. I agree. I think I think that we have two different reasons for marks here. The crawling monster. All right, hold on. Let me adjust it. Let me adjust it here. I'll adjust it. And then you'll have the hanging spider and the eyeball. Is that, oh, wait, oh, you can still see it at the bottom. Hold on. Okay, there. Is that better? Aw, I'm honored, Lolo. You've been around for a long time. You've definitely earned your reach. Any old time, this isn't Halloween. This is just me, okay? This isn't a Halloween background. All of my backgrounds are kind of Halloween themed, I guess you could say, but oh, Taylor, it's always hard when the babies are sick. It's always hard. That's right. It's my niche, right? That's it. You know, I got my skelly up here behind me. Like, it just is. It's just how it is. In the briar somewhere. Oh, baby kisses. I don't even see. That's the sad part. And I hope so. I hope and pray, because I've always said that I believe summer wells will be found. And here we are 3.5 years later. You know? It's hard. It's so hard. Oh, she's curled up next to you. Oh, I love it. That's right, Lolo. Exactly. Love it. I love it. Hi, angels are here. Just woke up in Ireland. Oh my goodness. Well, good morning. It's 2 a.m. here in Indiana. I agree, Faye. I agree. I'm hoping that law enforcement finds enough, you know? Yeah, it's hard, Leah. Once he's done with this case, he's going to look into Summer too. I'm surprised that he didn't. As big as Summer's case got, I'm surprised that he didn't. You know? Okay, we're going to switch over here. And we're going to listen to, get back over here. Oh, Taylor, they say that kids change everything, and it's so true, like literally everything. That's why I don't understand. I watched an interrogation video today. I have a playlist that I've saved, and it's called Monsters. And this 17-year-old mother put a knife I don't even know. I can't even say the words. When she called 911, she said that she removed it from her neck. She was a 17-year-old mother, and her daughter was a year and a half old. I do not understand. And then this freaking while she was in the interrogation room waiting on law enforcement to join her, she was rocking and crying and singing words that she was making up to a lullaby. She's not alive, Faye. She didn't survive that. Mm-mm. And do you know that this bitch got 20 years with the eligibility of parole after 14? She's 17. How is that okay? 20 years. Yeah. 20. Yeah. While she was in the interrogation room, she tried everything. She saw somebody run out the house while she was upstairs, and she came down to find the knife. And she pulled it out because that was her first instinct. That didn't work. So then she said she had multiple personalities, and it was her evil side that did it. That didn't work. So then she had flashbacks to her mom's boyfriend that used to SA her, and she was stabbing him. That didn't work. I mean, she went through. She tried everything that she could possibly think of in her 17-year-old brain. None of them worked. And she still only got 20 fucking years. How would the judge or jury, whatever, I don't know, because it was just the interrogation video that I saw. How would she only get 20 years? She's going to be out of prison before she's 35 years old. She took a baby's life. I don't get it. I don't get it. Taylor, that is awesome. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I'm so proud of you. Taylor's another one of my OGs from my art channel. I'm so happy about that. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the other thing about this 17-year-old. She was on a home visit to visit her mother and her daughter. She was only home for the weekend. She was going to a special school, some type of trade school or something. What? Baby kisses? Excuse me? Sorry, what? Right, TJ. A lot of us have been through some shit. You know, I mean, look at Cher. Cher has been very open about her life story. She's not out there hurting people, you know? Right, Leah? Right. Exactly, Angel. Exactly. I think if you take a child's life intentionally, you should be behind bars until your life ends. Oh, Taylor's a guy, Willow. And Taylor's even more special because the 4-year-old he's talking about isn't biologically his. And he stepped up. He's a good guy. He definitely should be looked up to. Yep. All right, we're going to stop that again. And we're going to go over here and we're going to listen to Mr. Christopher Proudfoot. This is all from one live stream. This is all from when he was on Dutchess panel. Back on March 17th.
And I have told everybody from the very beginning that TBI put a news link out, and in there it does state that all 3 parents have extremely been cooperative and constantly are continuously working with law enforcement. And there's absolutely nothing to show that we are responsible, foul play, any of that nature. People have asked about interrogations and polygraphs. All this stuff has been done. All of it has
I
been
think
done.
that was one of the questions that I had up next was, have you both taken a polygraph test?
The results are passed.
Chris, can I ask something? Because I know that
Yes, ma'am.
people's going to ask it afterwards. That being
Be in a situation of that.
Right.
I just knew that in the future that people would be online saying there was an incident and nobody asked what the incident was. You said the results.
I'm sure they're
The
going to
results are,
spin it.
yeah. The results of the polygraph was that you passed. Is that both of you passed, or can you say?
Yes.
Okay. I think that was
Yeah. The results of the polygraph was that you passed. Is that both of you passed, or can you say?
Yes.
okay. I think that was my question that was up next was, so you've both taken a polygraph test. That was some of the questions. I see a couple people asking that specifically. Did you take a polygraph test specifically? Chloe and Mo wanted to know specifically, could you elaborate? Did you take one and also pass?
I've got a question, and a lot of people have been asking, Chris, is there any reason why you don't want Sebastian around your daughter?
So I'm going to make this real crystal clear for everybody.
Okay, going back over here to my questions, guys, please, I appreciate your patience, and they are sending me the questions. So I see that you guys are still posting more questions, and I'm getting to them as fast as I can. So thank you guys for being patient. I do have 4 or 5 more messages that just popped up that said they want to know that you definitely took a polygraph and passed because it got cut off by a different question, and they feel like you did not answer that. So I'm just asking one more time. This is the last time, guys. I'm going to revisit this question.
Okay. For the record.
Mo, he said he passed it, according to Amy.
Well, hold on. Somebody asked the question, was a polygraph taken and has it been passed? Yes. I didn't specify who or when. But what I can tell you, everything has been vetted completely. Polygraphs have come back as passed. So I'm confused as in why they're all wondering if myself, my wife, and the biological father took one. When law enforcement agency has come out and told everybody, even in the TBI news link, if you guys hadn't read that, please go out and read that. That's got a lot of great information in it, especially it's probably the most up-to-date information. But they will even tell you at this point in time, they have no reason to speculate foul play, anything on the parents. Everybody's been extremely cooperative of anything and everything they've asked us.
I did that. I did the spinning heads, Leah. That was all me. I mean, he just made it completely crystal clear, right? Completely crystal clear. That's what I felt like when I was making that video. And when I saw that on the TikTok option filter thing, I was like, holy shit, yep. Ding, ding, ding. We have a wiener. Oh, dear. So this is the crystal clear. Yes, Baby Kisses is using it. The crystal clear member only emoji in the chat. That's the one right there. And I was going to see, there's the bullshit emoji. I like for you guys to be able to see them big so you know what they are. They look way better big. Oh, that's the old one that I changed. This one too, so it glows better. And that's the old clink clink. That's the new clink clink. That's right. Become a member and get your very own clink clink clink. And that's the old facts. And that's the new, in my opinion. See how many I go through and make to see what stands out the best. Okay, that's all. I don't have them all on here. That's the old XO. I don't have the new Rockstar one on here either. This is the It's a Sign. Let me see. I think I changed that one a little bit. Anyway, just wanted to play for a minute. All right. Now, stop sharing that. And hi, Shelby. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the dogs are. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of them. They like to get rid of animals. What is that, Taylor? Share, share, share. Oh my goodness, Leah. You just needed to see it on the big screen, right? The crystal clear. Oh, I love it. And the other one looked like a redneck would be saying it. We have a case here in Greece right now. Get you mad. A 23-year-old lost her 2 newborns from non-cause sudden death. Her sister died from the same when she was 14, and 2 girlfriends she was with. What? So is she going around taking people's lives? Is that what you're saying, Faye? That she's doing it herself? Because I don't believe in coincidences. 2 girlfriends lost their newborns when she was visiting the home, so now we have 5. Shut the front door. That, right? Holy mac and cheese. Holy macaroni. No, I think, yeah, So she obviously is being looked into, right? Hi, Wanda. Hello, how are you doing? Right, TJ? Something. Jeez. Hi, Tinks. That's okay. Better late than never. How you doing? I know other people have been live tonight. I came live. I had to hang out with you guys. I miss you guys so much. Oh, my grandbaby is not going back to sleep, you guys. I think I'm going to have to end it and go get her laid back down. I was hoping that she would lay back down, and she's not. Oh, dear. You didn't watch Brit either? Other channels are talking about the KK. Oh. I can't even stomach that stuff, TJ. Like, I can't even. And Taylor said, hold on. When she gets sick, she wants her mom, but this time she wanted me and never left my side since we got home last night. And 2, oh, congratulations. Do you have a wedding date set yet? That's so exciting. Oh, I know, right? Me too, Pickles. I got some Cracker Barrel mac and cheese sitting on my counter right now. If it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning, I might make it, but oh, I'm so excited for you, Taylor. That is so awesome. Right? Oh. Oh, I got you, TJ. I got you. I thought there was really something going on, but no, I know what you mean. Get a clue, Mandy. Get a clue. Get a clue. Well, some of that I can't stomach either, but Taylor, I'm telling you what, it is like the best feeling in the world. My grandbaby is 22 months old, and it's like all over again, you know? It's like my daughter's almost 22 years old. And she was sitting here the other day and she's like, Mom, I'm about to have a 2-year-old. And I said, Child, I said her name, I'm about to have a 22-year-old. And she said, and Mom, how does that make you feel? And I said, old as hell, okay? She laughed. She thought it was funny. I said, that's okay. One of these days it's going to be you. Remember that. Hi, baby. Come here. No, you don't want to sit with Mimi? Okay, now I really do have to go. She's up and walking around, so she has escaped. What? No, TJ, fill me in. Come here, baby. Come here. No? Okay. Thumbs up. We got 94 thumbs up. Are you serious? You're Mimi too? Oh. Well, I told my daughter I'm not a grandma. I'm 45 years old now, and I'm not a grandma. So we had to come up with something. And since I'm Mandy, I was like, Mimi works. And I love it. I love being a Mimi. It's awesome. What? Oh, wait. So now she's turned against both of them? Really? Oh, Faye, that is interesting. Oh, look, I'll show you. I'm not going to show you her because I don't do that, but I will show you this. That's my sweet baby. I love it, right? I love the giggles. I love it. She went back in there, but she's not laying down, but she's back in her room, so she might lay back down. We'll see. But I am going to go ahead and end it. We've been live for almost 3 hours. I am so happy. So happy that you guys all were able to join tonight. You chose to spend your time with me here tonight. And I can't explain how happy that makes me. Like, honestly, I feel honored. So honored to have you guys here. And I have a whole nother live planned that we didn't even get to talk about tonight. So we are definitely going to do that. I'm going to try. Let me see. Okay, now see, it's Sunday. So now we're back into the school nights, but you just gave me 95. Kelly, thank you so much. Can we hit 100 before we end? Can we? We need 5 more people. We have 61 people here right now. 5 more people to go hit the thumbs up. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Do we need to count? On the count of 3, everybody go hit the thumbs up all at once. Double check it. Make sure you hit it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hit it, 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 hit it. Let me refresh and see where we are. And refresh. We're at 98. Oh my goodness. Come here, sweetie. She came back in here and stomped her feet and laughed and walked back in there. She's so funny. All right, one more refresh. We only need 2 more. I know, I'm going to start ignoring birthdays too. Oh, we're 2 away. Oh my goodness, who's going to be number 100? You did. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rightly a countdown. It's the final countdown. Now that's dedication, Lolo. That is dedication, okay? Yours says 99. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's going to be number 100? Uh-oh. Oh, Taylor. Is Lolo going to be number 100 on her alt? Let me see. See, mine's still showing 98. That's weird. Right, Faye? The giggle is just wipes everything else. You see 99? Oh, it says 100. Woohoo! Yay! You guys are freaking badass. Seriously. Seriously, it says 100. A hundo. Okay, now I can go. Okay. You guys are awesome. Whoop, 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 whoop. I love it. Okay, I made an outro video, so I'm going to go ahead and play that now. And make sure that you ring-a-ding the bell because I never know when I'm going to be live. I go live when I can. So make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you ring the bell, set the notification to all so that you'll be notified when I go live. One more thing. What's that, Taylor? Hurry, 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 hurry. I'm going to find my outro. Okay, I found it. Let me get back over here. Yes, it's a new one. Leah, I've been playing, girl. I got intros. I got outros. I didn't do the big intro tonight, but I made a whole intro. But I knew a lot of people weren't going to be here in this live stream, so I was like, well, we'll skip it tonight. Moving in at the beginning of the year if everything works out. Well, Taylor, I am so excited for you. I am so proud of you, and I am so excited for you. I honestly, like, I can't even, I know the struggles that you have been through, and that makes it all that much more gratifying and satisfying. So I am anxious to see pictures of the new place when you do get moved in. I'm excited. I'm excited. Congratulations. Look, Taylor and Nightbot came to say hi. Nightbot always gives Taylor shit. Nightbot doesn't say anything bad, but Taylor always argues with him. All right. Thank you, Leah. I'm so happy you made it in tonight. Lolo, welcome to the Mod Squad. And baby kisses, thank you so much. Everybody in chat, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Make sure I didn't miss any nope. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, that's all I have for you for this stream. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I know we don't discuss rainbows and puppies, so it's hard to hear this stuff. It's unfortunately the reality of the wicked world we live in, and these are the monsters that walk amongst us. The positive side is, not only do we get the honor to share a victim's face, life, and story, but we get to learn from these cases. We get to learn about the red flags in each and every case. This collection of red flags will help us keep our families safe because we'll be able to detect dangerous people and situations much better. We have the privilege to learn from these cases. Now, a few thank yous are in order. Please thank our mod squad for keeping our chat running smoothly and respectful.
Welcome again to all of our new squad members. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to each one of you who sent a super chat or gifted a membership to help our squad grow. Thank you to the very special people who sent me a tip on Cash App or who bought me a coffee. You keep me going, and I appreciate your support so much. I appreciate each one of you for being here tonight and for smooching the thumbs up, even the lurkers who don't chat, although I do wish that you would consider chatting next time we don't bite too hard. Now, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching till the end. Make sure that you leave a comment with the hashtag SSSquad so that I can personally thank you in the comment section. May you have the kind of day that karma feels you've earned. And until next time, I love you bunches.